to it.
I don't know what is with it doing that.
And then maybe later we could put like imposters. After my daily challenges, Lucas, do you want to play some imposters if you're up for it? Alright.
It's like it just grabs some girl in the transmission. They see here, there's no smoke.
One more page. Yeah. Oh, all these complete.
We may or may not be just dumping out all this on the ground.
One more reward. Carnage is. I'm so close to getting Carnage.
No, just drop the foot in again. Time to put some more foot in.
Wait, you have a multiplayer for Modern Warfare? Or just Warzone?
Don't know how much else put in there. You look? Better keep sucking it up. That's all good. See you.
Alright. I'll get it if I can. But, I gotta get good at Warzone. I remember I think I played with your brother, Lucas, and then, like, I just brutally raged on Warzone. I don't know if your brother told you that, though. Oh, really? Was he all like, oh, guy raged on Warzone?
We are 1 pint low.
Didn't I rage on Warzone when I was with you a few times? Yeah.
Now we are full. So we should be ready to rock and roll. Maybe. Maybe not. If the tire's all flat, we're going to fix that real quick. Get the transmission.
Alright, I gotta complete quests from the Brad, or complete and wear better quests. Searching the ice machine.
There we go. Put it low gear and see what we get. Oh, come on. You trying to move, come on.
Wait, how much money do you have on GTA? How much money do you have on GTA? Oh, you have 2 million or 200k?
That's like from carburetor again.
2 mil?
Something else.
Oh, you have the oppressor.
No, that'll be that. Go right up there. We'll get that later. Got to hold your breath in here. Come on,
yeah,
there you go.
I just bought the chili squash. Let's see what these things are actually. Oh, wow. Whoa, copyright.
I assume we can. There we go. Let's see what we got.
Lucas, remember?
Come on. Oh, we're spinning tires now. We'll throw her in full gear. There we go. Maybe we put some drum clips now.
I'm almost level 200 on GTA. Yeah. Lucas, alright. I think I have a couple classes on Warzone that but I wonder if you could change your name on Warzone. Yeah, I have to wait for 6 months. I've waited like a year. Last time I played Warzone was like a year ago. I gotta get good at that game though, I swear. I'm always raging at it.
The next one I think we're going to try to get running, well, I don't know what it is just yet, but you got to find out in the next video. This guy over here kind of did the what for invent, or whatever you want to call it. It's just a bias blind. This one I got loose, that other driver's side one couldn't get loose. That'll be it for this video. Thank you guys for watching.
Yeah. Alright, I'd go up to like 1 kill and then I'd be finished. Is there anything new on Warzone? Oh yeah. Like ghosts from Modern Warfare. Really? Oh, I got the new assault rifle on Fortnite. Yeah, the last time I played Warzone was like October or November 2020. Oh no, wait. It was actually like 2 days after Christmas I re-downloaded Warzone. Because I didn't have Plus, right? And then I just... Yeah.
On a roll. Help that settlement you send to him and clear the way for a new settlement in progress.
Luke, my ABC. My ABCs and my 1, 2, 3. My ABCs and my 1, 2, 3s. I'm gonna like... I hope that's an unopened cache register. Oh yes. Well, you have the casket on the Call of Duty Warzone.
And the post-atomic world of Fallout 4 is a very intriguing one indeed. Watching as a
oh yeah, if you watch Genie Boy, I think his name is, or just Genie, he goes up to, like, he made like kind of like a meme on Call of Duty where he's like, get behind that rock! Yeah, I find it funny. He's all like, get behind that rock!
Or even creepy than others. So with that in mind, I thought what better way to spend
Cyberpunk 2077, right?
Questions Fallout 4 leaves us with. Sit back and relax as we dive into 5 spooky Fallout 4 mysteries. Storyline, we have whatever happens at Fairline Hill. Fairline Hill Estates is a
Cyberpunk 2021. Just kidding.
General Hospital. When the sole survivor first arrives, you'll be attacked by 2 levels Meow wide. And towards the center of the neighborhood, in the small park, will be the fresh corpses of 2 Brahmin, as well as 2 human skeletons. Now, this may not come across as particularly odd, at least not in a world like Fallout. Things die all the time, and there were just 2
I remember when I first downloaded Warzone, I had like Ghost, like I didn't even have, and then once I deleted it again, I got rid of Ghost, and I'm just like, no, why does YT Fire Alex want to play Arena?
Most of your companions will actually comment when taking to this place.
Carney.
Some also referencing settlements. but Preston's statement is the most blatant. Apparently, not too long ago, there was a community here. So, where did everyone go? Clearly, the dead ramen and human remains at the neighborhood center aren't the best of signs. Shut.
Lucas, I.
Leading to another room, but more on that later.
No, I'm just kidding.
The first floor, you'll discover the front door is linked to an entire trigger system with 2 different weapons aimed at it. Whoever occupied this house last clearly was
playing because search
Should
and
you
destroy.
decide to unchain that second floor doorway we just mentioned, 3 ghouls will storm outside of it, including a glowing one.
Oh, you're on Modern
Which,
Warfare?
for obvious reasons, won't be very friendly. There's not much more to this place, but from the looks of it, this person was obviously guarding a small pack of ghouls. Why? And why in this town of all places?
Yo, Alex, what's up?
You mentioned settlements here at Fairland Estates. Did the people know about the literal...
Not much. Oh, I see you're level 19. Do you have Carnage?
This community's demise and eventual abandonment.
Yeah.
Raiders or super mutants, perhaps? There aren't very
Nice.
many
I'm trying to get Carnage. I'm trying my hardest.
at the center. Perhaps everyone just decided to move on to greener pastures. It seems we may never know the tale behind this post-apocalyptic...
I mean, I kind of predicted Carnage would come into Fortnite, but as a crew skin, but he actually came into the Battle Pass.
The Fridman. As this one concerns none other than the faction head honcho, Elder Maxton himself, as he may be harboring a very dark secret. You see, Dr. Fridman, the Brotherhood head of all kinds of records of the Fridman, has determined in his office with a variety of seemingly miscellaneous pieces of information regarding the Brotherhood. But one set of entries written by this post-war librarian.
I got such an ice
This is a
machine.
biography of Elder Maxton. The specific documents may rise to power and leadership. In the term,
Oh, you got that challenge too?
feels the need to preserve this important
Oh, yeah.
information of history, and goes on to paint a pretty impressive picture of the city. Apparently, by age 13, Maxim had murdered a death
Oh, the ice machine?
single-handedly, and by 16, he was made
There's
the
usually-
Brotherhood's field leader in the wake of a power vacuum.
There's usually fishes and ice
Maxim reintegrated
machines.
the Brotherhood outcast back into the organization. This was in the capital wasteland, and continued to expand the Brotherhood's influence across the East Coast. Eventually,
Alright,
making his way over the Balkans.
I ain't gonna make it there.
But here, when
Oh, sorry you guys for not streaming yesterday. I actually watched the new Halloween movie. It was really cool. Anyways, maybe, just maybe tomorrow I might stream Warzone. It depends how good my internet is though.
Even enhanced
Because like when I stream Warzone, it lags a lot, like intensity.
End quote. Enhanced by advanced technology? Wait, what? I think the first thing that comes to mind in a context like this is cybernetics.
Wait, what's that?
Similar to what Kellogg has. But nowhere in the entire game is it ever
Like
even alluded
gigs?
to that Maxim possesses such an asset. Nowhere else in his writings does Quinlan allow...
Oh, how many viewers? Oh, I don't have none so far. I have none at the moment.
To our knowledge, Maxim hasn't stated anything.
I'm level 90.
Necessitate cybernetic assistance.
Cool
And it seems to
spaghettios.
look just fine.
Oh,
What's the scoop?
Alex, you looking for a fish? I got one for you.
Part man, part machine. Well, frankly,
No, it
if
needs
I
to be
knew the
from,
answer, I wouldn't be talking about it in this video. Perhaps this
Just
could be in
restore
relation to
half of
cut
the fish.
content, or something that there's the plan to elaborate on.
Alright,
but
yeah, I got a fish for you. I'm
whatever
gonna...
the case, it would certainly be a bit hypocritical of the Elder, considering his hatred of such similar technology.
I gotta damage an opponent with rare and higher.
Regardless,
Rare.
and victorious. Fourth
So I have to find a rare weapon.
Add more lighthearted and less significant
Like the rarity.
scheme of things than all the other species.
Should be one in here. Oh, nice.
The player may randomly at any given location
Alright, I'm coming.
stumble upon the mysterious corpse of a settler in a...
I like how they added like Walking Dead characters on like Rick Grimes on Fortnite. It's so cool. But like, I feel like, yeah, dude, it's a good show.
I hated the finale.
To be fair, we do know that the delivery business is a
To be honest with you, I hated The Walking Dead at first, but then I watched the show. It was actually really good.
Your character formerly worked for the shipping company, the Mojave Express, which sent packages and messages.
Like I was like maybe 9 years old when I hated The Walking Dead. And like,
Yeah, I mean, like, the finale of this season, it was okay, but I don't think Coach should have died.
So many questions.
wait, who?
What did our Vortex salesman know that
You know, the real badass,
I'm sure everyone watching this video is already more than
Oh, that guy, yeah.
for his introduction.
I don't think he should have
After
died.
you finish customizing your character,
I know, they took away good characters. Like they took out Glenn, they took out
and open it to find a gleaming
Abraham.
salesman to congratulate you on being accepted
And the
into the
thing-
local vault.
thing
You
is,
can either respond
The
graciously,
teaser
cooperatively,
was
or
that
ask the
the
man
thing
to
was
obsolescence.
they might go back
But
to the
no matter, you'll
Commonwealth.
ultimately be prompted
Daryl
with some final character
and Maggie and
customization
Negan.
options and a representative layout. Say,
Oh, yeah. Oh, really?
your info to-
Yeah, that was the
Of course,
teaser.
just minutes
But I don't
after
think
you
that's
leave,
gonna happen.
you'll learn that the
That's
bombs are already being
Oh, yeah.
vault.
Found
And
for
you
you right here.
will make your desperate escape to the shelter you've barely been admitted to. Now, this already is quite the coincidence.
There's Banage and Meg
But
Kittern.
if you initially tell the representative to go
Oh,
fuck
nice,
off and
nice.
leave your home when it comes to your
I'm level 90 now.
rather than listen to you, they'll respond with some incredibly foreshadowing dialogue.
Maybe I don't want to talk to you.
No. You do. The beach kaboom.
We gotta destroy a refrigerator. Where could we find a refrigerator?
There's some in Holly Hedges.
With total atomic
There should be some in Holly
annihilation
Hedges.
occurring just a moment after your conversation, it seems this man is considering something that
I'm just gonna get like the one
perhaps the company somehow
I like
Torn
how
is
this
still
GG 2020.
Furthermore, as a
GG 2020. Wait, on the license plate?
11, you'll find your rep is
No,
already
it
there,
says,
waiting to be
the
allowed
car's name,
inside.
Fredwin GG 2020. That could be actually in the car.
Oh yeah, Alex, we might play imposters later. Like we might. Yeah. Hopefully they come on though. Lucas, do you still want to do imposters later?
So, that's nice, I guess. But again, this man's timing is simply too good.
Grinding
So
for.
whether he was just trying to be a decent salesman and needed you to sign on and
Oh yeah, there's refrigerators over here.
just got a little bit lucky with
Like in these houses.
or he truly did know
Somebody's
something was about to
watching
go
YouTube
down
or something
is a
and
question
they're
only Bethesda has the answer. Leftovers. We have the curious case of McCready's son. Robert Joseph McCready is a mercenary in the Commonwealth. He
banana?
is rich and good neighbor, and can then be hired as a companion for the right number of
yeah.
tasks. The thing is, as I'm sure many of you
I gotta
know,
place
McCready
top
was
10
actually a
from.
character
That's for my
who
weekly
was
challenges though.
free as well. He was a 12-year-old mayor of the child-only metropolis of Little Lamplight, and was quite the stubborn fellow then. But apparently 10 years later, he matured a great deal.
Oh, I accidentally. You might want to get out of the house.
So how he got this far is unclear, at least initially.
How
Accidentally,
am I
like.
still burning? How am I still burning?
Hold on, I'm coming.
I was burning even though I wasn't even in the house. I was nowhere near the house and I was burning.
Wow. That's crazy.
He found a wife named Lucy, and together they lived in the capital wasteland, and eventually had a child that they named Duncan. Unfortunately,
I got a
shortly after the
half
war
one
was
of
born,
banana.
Lucy was killed by feral ghouls, leaving McCready a single dad.
Wait, did you complete some of the punch cards? Did you complete the new ones, Dyer and Ragsy?
His son Duncan then contracted a strange illness. He suddenly
yeah.
came down with a fever and became infested with these weird blue boils all over his skin. This is what prompted McCready to leave the capital wasteland and head to the Commonwealth in search of a cure for his boy. After revealing all this information to you, McCready will then ask that you accompany him to the MedTech research facility, where he believes the cure can be found. Should you agree, you and your hired gun will go to the
I got that challenge done for you already.
and successfully find a single vial of the cure, named Prevent. to save Duncan and McCready will forever be in your debt. But it's left unclear what exact disease McCready's son actually has, and how McCready even knows there's a cure in the first place.
You should use the Reaper.
So many holes to this
The Reaper?
Clearly the virus must have its
I don't have that pickaxe.
especially if MedTech, a previous company, develops the cure. Well, many believe that this disease is possibly a resurgence of one that devastated the world before the bombs fell. Prior to the Great War, the United States released a biological weapon they called the New Plague in the Colorado Rocky Mountains. Surprisingly enough, that proved to not be a good idea. As the New Plague began to spread across the people of the United States, it turned into an all-out pandemic. In fact,
I've completed all these.
the thing that's responsible for most of the supervision, was originally created to be a cure to the new
Level 91.
Okay, but what does this all have to do with McCready's son? Well, his symptoms seem to bear a shocking resemblance to the blue flu. The blue flu was supposed to be a virus that would be prominently featured in the canceled Interplay Fallout game, Van Buren. The blue flu was one of the few surviving strains of the new plague, and one of the most prominent symptoms it offered were blue boils across the skin and terrible fever.
Oh, I gave you a shield.
McCready's son definitely demonstrates. Now, considering Van Buren was canceled, it's very tough to say if Bethesda actually considers the blue flu itself canon. The new plague itself certainly is, that's referenced across Fallout 4, but the blue flu was specific to Van Buren, which, again, doesn't exist yet. But if Bethesda has decided to bring this virus back, then all of the wasteland is
Mario Kart and Fortnite.
Get ready. And with that, we're going to wrap up. 5 spooky mysteries in Fallout 4. Which of the ones featured on this list did you find to be the most intriguing, interesting, or fascinating? And what mysteries and questions do you have about Fallout 4 that I get to cover on this channel? Leave a comment down below. As always, like ratings are very much appreciated. Thanks for stopping by, everyone, and hope to catch you all in my next video. Peace out, everybody.
They're so cool.
I like how they added like a Land Rover into Fortnite.
Hey, how's it going, guys? It's Nate.
But they can add good matchmaking.
So, the Fallout franchise has been mysterious and
Rick Grimes is a mullet. I think he has a mullet.
Perhaps the most mysterious individual of all is the mysterious stranger.
We're going, whatever.
Is a high enough blood stack. It's possible for a man called the stranger, or MS, as we sometimes refer to him as, to randomly appear when you're in public, usually within 13 seconds before
Oh, the crate.
It only catch a glimpse of him, but he boasts a stunning reward detective-like outfit. And most importantly, uses a special...
Oh yeah, this is kind of like a Fallout shelter.
With just a single shot, making the MS a very valuable ally in boss fights. But
really?
who exactly
Don't like
is
corn.
this
Corn's
dude?
gay.
Why is he helping us? And
Bro, I'm trying to combat a soul like this.
I'm drinking it.
Those questions
Wait.
run deeper
Bro,
than
Oh, yeah.
the recoil on this is so bad.
Yeah? Oh, what camo is this?
I'm gonna start shooting at your knee.
Fallout game ever made.
Can I have
Or
it?
at least every canon Fallout game. From Fallout 1 to Fallout 3 to Fallout 76 to the Chinese only Fallout Shelter Online mobile app, we've done in them all day. And as a result, the true nature of the stranger is
Got you,
one
man.
of the franchise's
I want that blue
most
pump.
in the
Alright.
past 23 years, literal thousands of forum posts have been made on this topic, and so many cool details have been found, including various
Oh, you want this back?
like there are some big connections to the Institute that we'll talk about soon.
It's so bad.
And New Vegas, they support the
Oh, he's shooting, he's shooting. Oh, he's lighting the whole place on fire.
Easter egg with thousands. It wasn't until folks in my Discord told me about a certain
Wow.
from Fallout 76, which made me say, "Holy Mother of Adam," that I finally began to question if maybe the
gonna make a suppressed assault rifle.
And indeed, around 100 hours of research later, I'm convinced there actually is. And this has evolved into one of my favorite gaming mysteries. In this video, I stumbled across quite a few things that haven't been covered anywhere else. And there are some more recent discoveries by the community that make it all the more interesting. Thus, in today's video, we'll be investigating everything currently known about the mysterious stranger, covering his appearances in all of the games, and the unique information they each reveal, trying to piece together the truth.
But did you know that Aspen was queer?
So,
wait,
without
Aspen?
any further ado, let's do further and see if we can solve the mystery.
Oh yeah, I was 1v1ing him yesterday.
So,
kind of like a
begin
gun.
this investigation by
He's
breaking
weird.
down what Fallout 3
I
told
just
us
killed the
about
bot
character.
with the gold scar.
I know
Oh, what
this
the
may
hell?
feel like a weird place to
He's
start,
queer.
seeing as
You know,
he's
like
appeared in just about
LGBTQ
all
queer.
of the games.
Oh, that. Oh, I heard weird.
But trust me, let's just pretend Fallout 3 was where it all began.
Oh, I'm dying.
A so-called mysterious stranger could be purchased.
Oh yeah, if we do this 3 more times, we'll complete, like, but I'm gonna go to the lobby real quick.
Joy of playing together. Get that Lotto 649 feeling with a guaranteed $1 million prize every draw.
Combat. There will be
Lucas,
10% chance for a mysterious stranger man, dressed in that noir detective outfit, to appear and fire a single shot from his revolver at
Who,
whoever
me?
you're fighting, killing them, and then disappearing without a trace.
Alright. Oh, I have enough to get. I'm gonna get Carnage's
That's
loading
the
screen.
mysterious stranger in action. He'll be gone before you've even exited that. Okay, so who is this fellow? Where is he
1,300
coming from, and
V-Bucks.
why is he helping us? Well, our first clue comes from the mysterious stranger perk's description in Fallout 3's
While playing
player
postures on Fortnite? Or?
It reads, quote, "You have a guardian angel, but with a deadly hand cannon instead of wings. Meet the mysterious stranger, aka real name,
Lucas,
Farnham. An odd and eldritch entity, said to appear to aid you in combat before you draw your dying breath. Of course, it helps them set a prayer to Farnham first." End quote. Whoa, what? He's an eldritch entity named Farmer who we should pray to? What the heck does that mean? A description like this seems to imply the stranger is some kind of supernatural being, like a spirit or a god or something like that. It sounds a little far-fetched, but it's not necessarily impossible. We know that ghosts are canon in the Fallout universe, and as we've discussed before on this channel, there are some dark magical elements at play if you know where to look. Who's to say the stranger isn't just an extension of those? Let's keep digging. Our next lead comes from the town of Megaton, one of the largest human settlements in the capital wasteland, that you the player can actually decide to blow up if you so choose, but that's not why we're here. In this town, we can meet a woman named Moira Brown. She operates the local general goods store, and is arguably one of the best connected traders in the wasteland.
Roblox.
Though you wouldn't know it by talking to her.
Lucas,
She comes across as way too excitable, and doesn't seem well versed in world affairs. Nonetheless, Moira will offer the player a short series of quests to help her gather information for a book she's writing.
Got something to sell? Hey, I hear you're that straight from the vault. I haven't seen one of you for years. Good to meet you. I'm Moira Brown. I run Craterside. What I really do is mostly tinkering and research. Hey, I'm working on a book about the wasteland. It'd be great to have the forward by a vault dweller. Help me out, would you?
If you choose to assist her, she'll give you a unique hat called the Shady Hat as a reward. This hat uses the exact same model and texture as the mysterious stranger's fedora, and it grants the player +1 perception and 5 sneak ability. Moira fails to explain how she got the cap in the first place, However, many suspect that given the obvious similarities, this article of clothing could have some association with the mysterious stranger himself. Maybe this was his that he traded away. Or maybe this was just a reusing asset. We don't know for sure. But still,
Lucas, hold on.
Our last clue in Fallout 3 can be found in the Mothership Zeta DLC. During the events of this expansion, the players have been by an alien spacecraft, and must make a daring escape that direction. Along the way, you'll cross paths with a variety of other captive humans.
I know you're gonna put on man cake. I'll put on man cake too.
Captives you meet is a woman named Soma. She apparently used to be a raider of sorts before being abducted herself. Though, despite such a brutal
Lucas, look.
she actually ends up becoming a pretty valuable ally. Anyway, if the player has the mysterious stranger perk unlocked, during the events of the Mothership Zeta,
You wanna play imposters or do you?
there's a chance Soma may randomly say the following quote. Hey guys, so I actually wrote this
1v1 with all guns and cars. You wanna do this?
It's not Soma who delivers the unique dialogue. It's actually you, the player, who has a unique dialogue choice available after Soma gives you a plan to escape the ship. Take a listen.
It's gonna take both of us to get out of this place. They want us alive for something. Who knows what? Point is, if it looks like one of us is gonna kill the other, they'll step in to stop it. So that's what we do. We throw a few punches, make it look real, and then jump them when they come in to break it up. Yeah, that's what I've got. I don't see you coming up with anything
sorry,
brilliant,
but you're
Mr.
a
I've been here 5 whole minutes. Okay. So does that mean you're in? I'll hold back on you. Make sure you don't get too roughed up, okay? And you be ready. As soon as they come in to get us, you take them down.
Alright, let's take a step back. So far, we've learned that Fallout 3 introduces the mysterious stranger in that, suggests his name may be Farmer, and he might kind of be supernatural, and now it's telling us that he's mingled with other people through Soma. This is an interesting assortment of information, though it's nowhere near enough on its own to draw any solid conclusions. So, we should move on to another game. However, before we do that, let's talk a little bit in VATS.
Play a couple more matches and then I'll end the stream. He just went offline, so.
Well, chances are it's just a gameplay mechanic, but maybe there's more to it. According to the lore, VATS was some kind of advanced technology developed by the Voltec Corporation and implanted on Pit Boys of all of their dwellers. When used in gameplay, it simply allows us to slow down time and shows us the probability of successfully hitting certain targets. The closer you are and the more action points you have, the higher probability.
Oh, we just came back online.
The exact science of VATS has been lost to history.
Hey, Tundra.
We're not quite sure how exactly it works or how Voltec came up with it. But maybe there's some sort of connection between it and the stranger.
I was thinking we could play like, I don't know, kind of like a 1v1 guns and all cars. It's kind of like GTA where you like rocket and run.
That the stranger is one of their creations. Alternatively, if you want to...
I was thinking we could play like a cars versus runners, but like in Fortnite.
Okay, so this probably sounds like a crackpot theory, especially if you're familiar with the stranger, but bear with me.
Really? Oh, I thought you disconnected. It said like network connection or something.
The replicated man, wherein we learned that north of the capital wasteland, in the ruins of Old Boston, a secret group of scientists calling themselves the Institute had figured out how to create
Did you go,
indistinguishable from people. Well, one of those robots was so intelligent, it developed free will and escaped from the Institute's custody, fleeing down to the Cap Wasteland.
Really?
We'd have to figure out where that bot was hiding, and either agree to keep its secret safe, or report him to the Institute ambassador that was looking for him. Spoiler alert, his name is Parker, so he's the chief of security at Rivet City. He has mind wipe, so he doesn't even know he's a robot. Anyway, if the Lone Wanderer chose to side with the Institute, they would reward you with a cybernetic enhancement called Wired Reflexes, which would improve your bat's chance to hit by 10% across the board.
Harkness, you say? Yeah. Yes, that makes sense. He used to work for a special branch of the Commonwealth after all. And he's right here in this.
Caillou!
Excellent. I must wait. Find an opportunity moment to thank you for your discreet assistance and continued discretion regarding
Lucas, I'm just waiting for you to join.
Your payment. This combat module will directly affect your central nervous system. I think you will find it quite beneficial.
Wait, they have Arch Survival downloaded?
Institute having some sort of advanced knowledge about bats, or at least access to a similar technology. How else would they be able to offer such a modification? Maybe they even helped the Bolts design bats or something.
Alright, there you go. On friends.
Androids, the stranger's
It's on friends only.
actually bears a striking resemblance to the trench coat worn by Rick Deckard in the sci-fi film. Deckard was a private bounty hunter, robots that pretended to be people in a futuristic society. And indeed, the sci-fi from Fallout 3 borrowed heavily from that film and its sources.
Okay, I'll stop.
We'll talk about how it inspired Bethesda in Fallout 4. Now, Rick Deckard actually turned out to be a robot at the end of the film.
Oh no, I don't want it to be on duos. No, 1v1 card game I was telling you about. We'll play that if you want.
Is also some type of RoboCop bounty hunter. Maybe that's how he moves so fast and is so powerful. Who's to say?
Wait, what'd you find that you liked?
Well, maybe we'll find some answers in Fallout 3's successor, Fallout New Vegas. Fallout New Vegas released in 2010, and it is set in the Mojave wasteland of Nevada in the year 2081.
Yeah, Gummy Fish Stick does look cool.
Roughly 6 years prior to the events of Fallout 4, and 4 years after the events of Fallout 3. In this game, the mysterious stranger returns, and
put Red
the exact same
Playmaker
character from Fallout 3. He looks the same, works the same, wears the same clothes, his perks are the same. Literally nothing has changed about the dude at all. Though now, he has a son. Yes, a son. Near the El Dorado gas station, it's possible to encounter a man calling himself the Lonesome Drifter. Once spoken to, the Drifter will come across as polite and talkative, and will tell you his entire life story if you give him a chance. Evidently, he was born quite a ways up north, in Montana, to a single mother. His father was apparently a real mysterious fellow, who was never around, always traveling on his own adventures. Thus, the Lonesome Drifter and his mother were forced to make They worked overtime at the local coal mines for years, until his mom passed away, and the Drifter decided to move on, and search for oasis for wherever his father lived. Take a listen.
Howdy there, partner.
Hi. Are you still looking at the item shop?
My story's a long one, friend, and I can't say as it's all that interesting.
Gummy Fish Stick. I like Putrid Playmaker, but I'm gonna get Skull Trooper.
Me and Ma didn't have much, ever since my pa left.
Oh yeah.
That he did. Never did know why. Ma always said he was a real mysterious guy, even when he was with her. Like he was a stranger sometimes.
Alright. Lucas, I.
Maybe. Maybe I just never felt like I belonged back home. It sure wasn't easy. Ma worked her fingers to the bone to make sure we had enough to survive. And I worked the coal mines from when I was 15.
I'm just gonna wait for you till you're done looking at the item shop.
Find my pa and get some answers from him. Been out here looking ever since.
Big mouth.
Man to find. Can't say as I really know. Maybe I'll just ask him why. Maybe I'll punch him right in the mouth. Well, the more I talk about it, the more the whole damn thing sounds like a dumb idea. Maybe I should. Don't suppose you know any place or someone with a guitar might find a job. Ah, well, it was worth a shot.
Now, if your charisma and border skills are high enough, the Drifter will reveal to you that his father...
Didn't you enable 2FA like a long time ago?
And you can convince the Drifter to give you said weapon.
I had trouble enabling
The
2FA.
Mysterious Magnum. And it will actually play the same musical riffs used by the Mysterious Stranger when he appears/disappears each time it's drawn.
Your epic name's literally just a long display name. Yeah. I'm ready. I'm just waiting on you.
So the Drifter's dad was the Mysterious Stranger.
Alright. I kind of thought you would like this though, because it's.
Though it isn't exactly the one-shot kill we see in the turf. Furthermore,
It ruined GTA for me.
Fun fact.
Alright, but yeah, let's play imposters.
Josh Sawyer confirmed on the Something Awful forums that Obsidian had originally hoped to create a unique event where the mysterious...
Do you have 5 battle stars?
...prevent you from killing his son in bats. But they ran out of time and just forgot about it. Now, hold on a second. Take a good long look.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna play 2 matches of imposters and I'm gonna end the stream.
What, in his early 20s, maybe 24, 25 years old tops? Yet, he's supposed to be the lonesome Drifter's father?
Because
How's that possible? The Drifter looks older than him. If the player has the lady killer card, the Drifter will even reveal that he's 28 years old. The Mysterious Stranger doesn't look that age. What's going on here? Well, it's easy to assume that maybe there are just multiple Mysterious Strangers running around the world, and the one that visits us isn't the one who fathered the Drifter. Problem with that theory is, remember, Obsidian's Josh Sawyer literally confirmed that New Vegas' MX is the dad we talked about. So, the only possible explanation are that the stranger is a time traveler, or that he otherwise is...
Rick Grimes is all like, I'm ready.
Possibly
I think that's how it's
powers or
Carl? Where's Carl?
Neither of those ideas would be very surprising, actually. And
Carl? Where's Carl? Carl!
In New Vegas, we need cyborg people.
Oh wait, someone's about to kill someone. Oh wait.
Maybe he's not old at all. Maybe he really is 27 years old, but he's just a time traveler. That would explain why he only appears in...
I didn't kill me. I mean, I didn't kill you.
And how he's able to teleport into this... I mean, all the anti-aging cream in the world couldn't do it.
Aight.
So, the more you make fun of it makes sense. Anyway, let's move on. We're not quite done with New Vegas yet.
Who killed you?
Fallout New Vegas also introduced a new perk called Misfortune that was
4 was worth 7.
Alright,
I'm gonna vote for 4.
Here's how it works. The Misfortune perk is also unlocked once you've acquired the appropriate luck skill. Its description reads, quote, Misfortune is a character that randomly appears in bats to help you out when you have the Misfortune perk. Just when your enemies think they have the upper hand, Misfortune appears to turn their world upside down. Effectively, Misfortune works in a nearly identical fashion as the Mysterious Stranger.
Oh, what? Voting out for 8?
Once obtained, it's possible
Actually, I might play one more match because my friend keeps disconnecting.
But when you're in bat combat. Like the Stranger, Misfortune will
Or
fire
is
a single
imposter.
shot out of a 44 revolver.
I'm not. Why are people voting for me?
Her attacks will merely cause them to fall unconscious and or suffer some sort of
Because I'm Rick Grimes. It's because I'm Rick Grimes.
Like their weapon might break, or if they have any explosives on them, they may detonate randomly and cause damage. You get the idea. So, while the mysterious stranger kills your foes, misfortune causes them to suffer some bad karma. Notably, her outfit isn't detective-like at all. She wears a studded red leotard with feathers and a scarf covering her face. Miss Fortune looks more like a dancer than an investigator. Why is that? It sure seems like the two characters are a part of the same club. There could really be a faction of mystical folks out there leveraging these powers rather than just a single individual.
Oh.
Why they dress so funny,
Venom.
we don't
I think
know.
Venom's the imposter.
Sadly,
Let's see.
New Vegas doesn't provide us a whole lot more info. And Misfortune doesn't appear to have the sun before dawn.
Oh wow. It was 4.
Lucky us. In 2015, Fallout 4
It was 4 all along.
and the mysterious stranger Perk returned once again. Though Misfortune didn't. Fallout 4 was set in the Boston area, 6 years following the events of New Vegas, and 10 years after Fallout 3, in 2287. Now, Fallout Stranger behaved the exact same way as New Vegas and 3. However, the character himself had changed a little. No longer was he a young-looking Asian man. Now, he was a middle-aged Caucasian dude with a caterpillar on his list. Additionally, his trench coat was now buttoned up rather than left open. Oh, and also, this probably doesn't mean much, but for some reason the stranger carries around a pack of great
put her in a cage.
his inventory, despite the fact that we're not supposed to be
put her in a cage.
without console commands. I don't know, it's weird. So,
Just kidding, no. That's only for dogs. I don't think that. I mean, maybe for cats, like really bad cats, but not so much for cats.
From New Vegas. Maybe after we met him in the Mojave, the drifter made his way to the Commonwealth and became the new mysterious stranger.
Wait,
It's
what?
a very fun theory.
Cat in a stroller?
Though, honestly, it doesn't hold up to scrutiny. The drifter may have had a similar-looking mustache, but he also boasted darker skin.
Yeah. Oh, I voted out the person that killed you.
As well, according to the game files. So,
Yeah.
this dude is definitely a different person. So, if he's not the lonesome drifter, and if he's not the drifter's father, then who is he? Well, like Misfortune, Fallout 4 Stranger could just be a different person, a part of the strange, mysterious club. Maybe there's a bunch of mysterious men and women running around the wasteland, and this is just another example. Or maybe he's meant to be the same stranger we've been seeing, but Bethesda just decided to change his look a bit without necessarily meaning anything by it. Whatever the case, there's more in Fallout 4 to examine than just his charming mug. You see, in Vault 114, the player could find a magazine titled Astoundingly Awesome Tales No. 7, The Man Who Could Stop Time. And when picked up, we gain an additional 5 action points that can be used as extra stamina, or in Matt's mode. And, oh boy, who's that on the cover? Maybe I'm just reaching a bit, but that dude looks like he's wearing a similar trench coat as the
my internet, I think, is
Obviously,
acting
the
up.
faces don't match, but the outfits do. And, in the game's files, this magazine cover is actually titled Mysterious Stranger Magazine 01, which erases any doubt. What's he doing
Lucas?
here?
Oh yeah,
We're not
he's
sure.
gone.
Comic book covers in the Fallout universe are very, very weird. Sometimes they communicate valid lore-related points. However, other times they're totally meaningless. It's possible the devs put the stranger here just to reference the VATS-related benefits it could offer, and that was all. Still though, with a title like The Man Who Could Stop Time, it does seem to quite strongly substantiate our time traveler theory. But wait a minute, as I keep saying, there seem to be a lot of mysterious strangers out there. So, are they all time travelers?
Yo, Lucas, I'm about to vote up. Are you still an imposter, or did you just connect?
Now, from this point onward in the video, we're going to be looking at a lot of clues related to the Institute. So, I'd like to take a second to briefly run through the faction's history, just so we're all on the same page. The Institute is an organization of scientists living in a giant, futuristic bunker beneath the Commonwealth. Its origins date back before the war. You see, long ago, the Commonwealth Institute of Technology,
Lucas,
or CIT as it was called, was one of the world's leading universities and research centers. It's based on the real-life MIT. In the days leading up to the big kaboom, CIT's leaders saw the writing on the wall and built a giant bunker underneath
I mean,
the
I think we all are.
members from danger. Thus, when the bombs did fall, many students and professors fled to the shelters and survived the blasts. These lucky survivors were some of the Earth's brightest minds, and they decided that the end of the world wouldn't stop them from pursuing their research. Thus, while underground, they continued to make science their #1 priority. And so did their children, and their children's children, and their children's children's children. You know what I mean. Fast forward 200 years later, and the Institute is still thriving to this day. They are easily the most advanced faction in the wasteland we've ever.
Oh, if you guys want to see that exclusive scene, check out my Instagram at @PhilTheThrilled. It's not mine. So if you guys. What do you know about this? It's not mine, officer. You know, you keep asking us questions. What do you know about this? You know nothing about this.
One of the big ethical dilemmas across four forces the player to consider is whether or not
what's a cop do?
be treated like real people, whether or not they may have actual consciousness and self-awareness. The Institute insists that synths are just robots without any rights that should do their
Well,
thing unquestioned.
It's gonna be a good birthday.
because are just bugged. Okay, so what does any of this have to do with this stranger? Well, earlier in the video,
Is it on it?
talking about Fallout 3, I briefly entertained the idea that the mysterious stranger...
Alright, stream, I'm gonna end the stream here. Thank you for watching. If you want, you can leave a like, share, and subscribe. Peace.
We know some of the Institute's more advanced and